Okay, so this is just gonna be a small video for you, Ty, and anyone else who wants to, I guess, learn like basics and stuff about opping, other stuff. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the basics. There's gonna be a couple other videos too, but we're gonna start off with opping basics. Okay, so timing. Timing's like, I don't know, like say you get fast catted, okay? You're up here holding this angle, okay? Now, like, if you don't see them for a while, and you just keep pulling this angle, then someone's gonna go lower tons and shoot you in the side of the head, you know? So you just have to know, like, it's something you can't really learn how to do, it's something you kind of just gain from playing the game. So, you just have to learn how to, like, when to fall back and stuff like that, okay? Another thing is positioning. This and timing kind of go hand in hand. Because, like, if you're, like, dude, I don't really know how to explain it. So we're just going to move on to the next part, positioning. I'm not going to try and relate that to timing. So positioning as an opper, there's a YouTuber that goes over this pretty well. His name is, I think it's like Banana Gaming or something, but you should go check out his video as well. But basically, as an opper, you're more valuable to your team alive than dead, right? You're carrying the most expensive on the field usually, unless you got, you got like an auto sniper or something. But anyways, so you want to position yourself in places where you can fall back easily. Like if you're holding long here, like this, yeah, sure, that's a good position because you can take a shot and you can fall back. You know, you can fall back to either a car, or you can fall back all the way over to CT, or you can flash and like make your way up ramp, dude. Oh, yeah, nice. But yeah, but something you don't want to do is like hold this, or even not hold that and just hold like a close angle like this, because they can peek you multiple people at once, and if you don't get like a triple collateral or something, you're guaranteed to die there and give them a free op. So yeah, whenever you have the op, you want to make sure that you're always in a position where you can fall back to easily. Take the shot, fall back. Chuck kind of sucks, so I don't really recommend going to truck. If you're gonna hold long with the op, then I would just take the peek, fall back to ramp, or even flash and get to CT. I mean, A site, my bad. But yeah. Okay. So something that Ty, you do in particular, is you double scope quite a bit. Now, I don't really mind double scoping, but the thing with double scoping is, like, my general rule is you want to be able to see the ground and above your target. So, like, on Cat there, where I just was, like, if I double zoom there, I can't see where he's standing, you know, like, right here. So I don't like double zooming here, Cat. I would just single zoom that up. You feel me, dude? Like, that's a good general rule. Long, you're gonna want to double zoom. Yeah, you're gonna have to cover that. Say you're picking them off on a mid to B, you're gonna want to double zoom there. Single zooming. I mean, single zooming's not a bad thing, but it's all on preference, really. It's something you'll learn how to do with time, basically. But yeah. So next we have strafing. Strafing is a way that you can really get good with peeking things, basically. Like, if you strafe out and just let go of the key. Okay, so whenever I go to the left, I'm holding A, right? So I'm holding A, I let go, and I come to a really slow stop, see? You don't want to do that. You want to come here and just, like, okay, 1 second. Okay, so whenever you do this, I mean, you can get an accurate shot, but it also takes you like a fraction of a second more to get that shot off, which as an opper, that can cost you your life sometimes. So what you want to do is you want to learn how to hold A and then hit D, just like very slightly to stop your player, like in perfect timing. Like, okay, that was really bad. That was good. That was good. You see, you gotta learn how to, like, rather than just going like that, because you have to wait for the crosshair to show up to do that. You see how you just have to practice strafing back and forth with A and D. I mean, you can do this with rifles too. Like, if you come out here, your first shot's not going to be accurate, you know? If you strafe though, I mean, my first shot wasn't that accurate, but, like, you see what I mean? Like, it's just something, it's just part of the game, you know? Okay. So you gotta learn how to strafe whenever you peek things. It's mostly a T-sided thing, but I mean, if you're CT, retaking a bomb site or taking map control or something, you're gonna have to peek stuff, you know? So you gotta learn how to strafe peek things. While we're talking about peeking, crap, 1 second. There's something called crouch peeking, which is pretty self-explanatory. You crouch and peek. So what it does is, it basically, you can't see, but whenever you do this, you stick your butt out and you kind of bait out the shots, but he can't see your head. Like, the guy shooting you, if he has a rifle, he can't see your head. If he has an op, then okay, you don't want to crouch peek other oppers. And you don't want to double zoom there, I don't know why I'm doing that. But, like, this is also a really bad angle to crouch peek, but here, well, I'll show you in third person. Okay, so you see how I kind of like, it's better shown from this side, because you, okay, well, that's weird, but it works, because it'll bait out the shots, but he can't see your face, you know? He'll start shooting you, and you just, bam, take that shot on him. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, it's something that you'll learn. As of doing it on the right, I mean, I don't think you should do it on the right, actually. This is something I'm just starting to learn too, so bear with me. But yeah. Just switch it back to first person here. Okay, and now no scoping. It's similar to whenever we talked about double scoping, there's only a certain time and place. Well, you know, I don't really want to talk about double scoping as if it's a bad thing, but you do it a little too much, Ty, so I would definitely stop that, okay? But no scoping, I mean, no scoping's something you do if you're having, like, a boring time or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, honestly, no scoping shouldn't be used at all, unless the guy is, like, point blank in front of you with your op touching him, basically. Because that range you usually don't miss with a no-scope. Otherwise you're just getting a quick scope. You know what I'm talking about? Or you can go for the no-scope, but if you go for the no-scope and miss, then you kind of just compromised yourself, and you're probably going to die. Or you can just add in some no-scopes for fun, dude. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So yeah, I mean, those are some opping basics. I mean, strafing's a big part of opping. You don't want to double scope too much, Ty. I mean, there's a certain time and place, and there's, like, this angle. Like, if there's pixels, if it's going to be a pixel shot, you're probably going to double scope. But, like, say, like, if you're going for a guy, like, at this range, you don't want to double scope, you know what I'm saying? If you're waiting for him to fall, you want to single scope, because otherwise you're not going to be able to see both angles. I don't know, I don't really know. But I mean, I hope this video helps you, man. I'm just trying to turn you into a pretty decent opper. Next videos in the series I think are going to be like movement and crap. Let me check. I think I'm going to go over Dust 2 in general. And aggressive opping, passive opping, stuff like that. Just a sec. Hang on. Let me, it's in a conversation with Brock here, actually. Yeah, you don't want to double zoom at close range. That's a big issue. If you're double zooming at, like right here. Actually, you know, double scoping right here, that's not that bad, because you can see the floor and you can see his body. That's my general rule. But if you're, like, Dude, this is not a good angle to hold it all, but if you're like right here and double zooming, like I don't really recommend that if you want him to like pop out in front of the door. And like if he's like right around here, you don't want to hold that. I don't really know how to explain it. Like you don't want to really double zoom that. You can just single zoom, just take the shot and fall back. Yeah. So yeah, probably the biggest thing to take from this is the positioning thing, like falling back. Like you get a shot there, you gotta fall back to cover, dude. You gotta fall back. So then you post up again, take the shot, fall back. Take the shot, fall back, and you flashbang over. Do 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 do, and ace, right? Oh no, it's 4 shots and ace. Because he's in tons lurking, right? Right? 360? No. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go over some other things in a little bit, but for now I got some studying to do, catch up on that 0 out of 100 I got, and yeah. I mean, watch the other videos that I have in that playlist, the Thai Watch playlist on YouTube, because those videos are gonna help you in terms of basics of the game and opping. I'm gonna watch some videos as well, try and take some things, but I'm gonna teach you how to get really good movement. I don't really have that great movement, but if you want to have really good movement, probably better than me. You gotta do a lot of KZ, and also, I guess, a little bit of surfing too. Which, you already know about surfing, but I gotta teach you about KZ. Yeah, so, until next time.